Welcome to Business Stories on Business Television Africa. My name is Roberta Ayalingo. For the major stories, we bring you a detailed report on the President's State of the Nation's address on Tuesday. We'll also be looking at the current state of cane weaving industry in Ghana. And finally, the issue of food security in Kenya. President John Dramani Mahama on Tuesday said the current economic instability the country is experiencing is temporary and therefore will recover soon. President Mahama gave this assurance when he presented the State of the Nation's address to Parliament on Tuesday. This is actually the second time the President is delivering the State of the Nation's address after last year's presentation.
Despite the short-term challenges we face, our economic fundamentals remain sound, and our mid-term prospects are bright. Growth continues to be robust at an estimated 7.4% last year, and we still retain our vision to accelerate and maintain GDP growth at above 8% going forward. The non-oil sector of our economy grew by 5.81% over the same period. The agricultural sector in particular, which faced a few challenges the previous year, due principally to some difficulties in the cocoa sector, still posted a significant growth of 3.41%. Mr. Speaker, the fact that we are transiting into a services economy is obvious from the strong growth that continues to be posted by the services sector. This sector in 2010 overtook agriculture as the largest contributor to GDP, and last year it posted an impressive growth of 9.1%. The industry sector, which had witnessed sluggish growth over the last couple of years, also posted a remarkable increase of 9.2%. Mr. Speaker, since 2007, the world has been faced with a financial crisis, and Ghana has not remained immune to the pressures created by this crisis. The recent tapering policy announced by the U.S. Federal Reserve greatly impacted numerous emerging markets, and Ghana was one of those affected. Compounding this is the fact that several domestic factors further aggravated the challenges with our macro economy. A larger than expected expansion in the wages and compensation bill during the implementation of the single spine created a wage spiral that we are working with organized labor to contain. Huge and unsustainable subsidies on petroleum products and utilities also threw the budget out of gear. The net effect was an increase in our budget deficit to nearly 12%, an increase in inflation above 13%, an increase in interest rates, and also an increase in our domestic debt. Mr. Speaker, Ghana is in the capital market to stay, and we take note of the concerns that analysts have expressed about these developments, notably on the compensation bill, including acknowledgement of the painful measures that our people are having to endure towards our consolidation effort. Mr. Speaker, the visiting IMF Article 4 mission, who I believe might be in this chamber with us, have also expressed similar concerns in the course of our interactions with them.
The President also attributed the challenges facing the economy to the overdependency on importation. Due to this, the President has tasked the Minister of Trade and Industry, Haruna Iddrisu, to support local industry and other organizations to help strengthen the manufacturing industry in the country. The President gave the assurance that government would continue to provide security and protection to all those interested in investing in the country, but cautioned them to trade in only the nation's currency for cedi.